The master dashboard pulls all of its data from each of the branch level dashboards. So when you open up the master level dashboard, you'll get this message saying that it's linked to other workbooks. So you'll need to click update. I won't for this example because I haven't got all the links in there, so I'll click don't update. But yours will actually pull all the data in. You still need to upload the latest data, which you do with this button. I'll come to that later. But first of all, I'll just go through the look of the master dashboard. And as you can see, it's virtually identical to each of the branch level dashboards. You've got the same home sheet. You've got the buttons that you click to go to those particular KPIs. What's missing is the data input menu here. That's removed purely because there is no data input within the master dashboard. The master dashboard pulls all the data from each of the branch level dashboards. So if you see an error or you need to make an amendment to data within the master level dashboard, do not make any changes here to the data. Simply go to the branch level dashboard and make the changes there. That way both the branch and the master level dashboard will show identical data. If you start changing the data within the master and you forget to change the branch level dashboard, then you're going to have a mismatch there. Okay, so if we have a look at one of the metrics, we look at the weekly KPI. Again, it's virtually identical to the branch level. You've got all the same options that you want, with the amendment of a drop-down list at the top here. So currently we're looking at Easington, and the drop-down will give you the option to change that to any of the other branches. So you've got an overview of each branch without having to open up several different actual dashboards. So if we click on Intellect, for example, what we can see is that it's changed to Intellect data. It's removed any of the charts that aren't applicable. So we've only got 3 portfolio managers within Intellect, so the bottom 3 here are redundant. However, if you do add a new portfolio manager to Intellect, then it will update the charts down the bottom here. So Bishop Auckland, and again Bishop Auckland's only got 1 portfolio manager, so all the other charts are removed. And we'll find that same option within each of the KPIs. And there we go, pulling in different data. The data variables sheet is a sheet which shows the portfolio managers and the financial targets, just for, again, informational purposes only. If you need to add any portfolio managers or make any changes here, make them at the branch level, not here, and it will upload to here next time you refresh your data when you open it up. The financial targets are split into each of the branches, so we've got a set there for Bishop Auckland, a set for Easington, and all the way down to Intellect. So what we're looking at now are the days in month, holiday factor, required gross profit, required net profit, turnover target month, turnover target day. Along here we've got the timescale, so we go all the way from the end of 2010 out to 2014, and this can be extended obviously when you get closer to that date and you want to carry on with it. Within here is all the information for each of those particular branches and those particular areas. So days in month, we've got 20 days going out all the way to 2014. If you need to make any amendments to those, for example, if you decide to change the required gross profit from 85% to 90%, for example, again, do not make any changes within this master dashboard. You'll need to go into each of the branch level dashboards and make the changes there. That way we can have differing targets for each branch if you wanted to. So Bishop Auckland might have an 85% percentage and you want Easington to be an 87, for example. So that way you make the changes at the branch level and it'll filter through to the master dashboard when you actually upload the data. Okay, uploading the data. So the data behind this is only as accurate as the last time that you uploaded data. So if you are doing it on a weekly basis, you'll need to click on this button each week. So once you get all the branch dashboards in that week and you've copied them and pasted them into the dashboard folder, what you need to do then is load this up and click on that button. Now the first thing to notice is that if you do not have the branch level dashboards open, you'll get an error, and I'll show you that now. So you come up with this message box which is saying there's a runtime error. Simply click end. All it's telling you is that it can't find the data that it's looking for. So obviously you haven't opened up all, or you may be missing some of the branch level dashboards. So simply click end, go away, open up all the branch dashboards, and then click again. If you accidentally click on debug, you get this page coming up which has got some code behind it. Very scary, don't worry. Simply click the X button, then click OK to stop the debugger, and then you're back to your dashboard. So if I just go and open up all the branch level dashboards, and again those branch level dashboards need to be pasted within the same directory as the master dashboard, with the same names. So never change the file names and don't change the location. So that's just opening up each of those branch level dashboards. I think that's all of them. So if I just go back to the master, okay, now if I click update new data, we can see now it's having a think. It's actually pulling in the new data from each of those dashboards. There was no error because it's found each of the branch level dashboards that it needed to, and it's now updated the data. Now I'm not sure in my example if I've actually pulled any new data in or not, but what you'll find is that this should start populating for the latest week's data once you've added it in. Also remember that the charts will always show on this side of the chart the current week commencing date or the current month that you're in, whatever, depending on which chart you're looking at. So these are weekly charts, and here we have a monthly chart. So that's the last full month will be in March. So each week that you update this data, you're obviously not going to have any changes within these monthly charts. That will only change once you've finished a particular month and updated for the monthly data. But certainly with the weekly data, each week that you update this, you'll find some actual data being pulled in.